Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of January 2025. So this is the first month reading of the year. So let's hope that it's a good one. I hope 2024 was very great to you. Let's see what's going to happen for you, Leo. You have the mouse coming out. Okay, and this came out inverted, but this shows a lot of busyness. Okay, mice are very busy creatures. They got a lot going on, and they're really a great spirit for for business, for community, for resourcefulness. So you guys may be feeling like there is just a lot of work to do in January. Work and career may be quite busy. And there may also be little expenses, things that you're saving for around the house. Like maybe some of you guys need to replace a certain appliance or need to, I don't know, make some changes. There could also be people around you that are sort of like in your community that are needing to talk to you, needing your help, needing your assistance. There's just a lot going on. That's what I'm feeling. And it's like, I'm just one tiny little person. How can I do it all? So let's see. You have change in the air. Wow. This is why your energy is just pulled in every which direction. There's some changes taking place. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. That's a good piece of advice, Leo, because it does feel like there's a lot on your plate, like a lot you need to get done, especially in January. Like, I need to replace this thing. I need to save up this amount of money. I need to prepare for this and that and this and that. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Absolutely. So your biggest challenge, but also your biggest opportunity for the month of January is to simply take things day by day, one at a time, and don't overwhelm yourself. If you're able to do that, you'll have a really amazing month, and you'll be proud of yourself by the end of the month at the amount you were able to do and accomplish and achieve. So just don't overwhelm yourself. That's the one thing, Leo. So let's see what your tarot wants to say. We're going to pull 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 for January. Leo, you have the 4 of Wands. Okay, there's going to be a lot of celebrations, a lot of get-togethers. These could be day trips. I'm seeing parties. I'm seeing some of you may even be attending a wedding or some sort of celebration like that. Baby showers. Those things may be prominent. The 4 of Wands shows coming together with your community and celebrating a win. So somebody is celebrating some sort of win, some sort of success. I also recommend to you especially, because you are so busy and you have so much going on, to celebrate your littlest wins. Like, find time to really, really celebrate. And instead of just finishing something big and then like the same day or the next day just hopping into the next thing that you need to get done on your list, like go out to dinner with your friends and celebrate this win. Or celebrate in some other way, buy yourself a treat. Get something that you really want for yourself. Really reward yourself for accomplishing difficult tasks. That will really help you stay balanced and centered. We have the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is your energy, but there's also someone like this in your life. And this is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very organized, very like cutthroat, like I'm doing this and then this and then this. This is the things that need to get done. Very much in your boss, CEO energy, Leo. Very cool. And like very business oriented. So a lot of you, like I said, career is a big focus for you. Also, you're not taking anyone's crap, okay? You're not wasting your time because you have a lot that you want to do, a lot that you want to achieve and accomplish, and it's like, don't waste my time, okay? You are unmessable with, you get the point. Like, no one can mess with you. And this may be somebody else in your life as well who's a big inspiration for you. They just give off this like super boss babe energy, really focused, organized. They know exactly what they want and they get it. And their energy may be rubbing off on you in a positive way. You have the Hanged Man coming out in reverse. Don't make yourself a martyr. Celebrate your wins, okay? Don't overwork yourself. The Hanged Man in reverse, it really represents like putting yourself in a negative situation for literally no reason. Like you don't need to suffer in order to accomplish. And that may be a key piece of wisdom that is really downloading into your soul through your crown chakra right now. Like Spirit is saying, you don't need to work extremely hard to make the amount of money that you want to make. You don't need to push yourself to extreme levels to get the results that you want. Sometimes, people have this false illusion that they need to suffer in order to achieve anything they want, and that it cannot be further from the truth. Like, I feel like Spirit and your guides, your ancestors, are trying to show you alternative ways of doing things in January, where it's like you could work a lot less, you can relax a lot more, and you can attract more and be happier. Working smarter, not harder, seems to be the vibe. And you may be integrating that change into your life in January, like restructuring your routine, your schedule, your business plan, etc., in order to integrate this new wisdom that's coming through. So that way you don't have to work so hard and like be this martyr. We have the King of Cups coming out in reverse right underneath that Four of Wands. So this could be another energy in your life. This could be water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Masculine energy. Beware of anyone who is just emotionally like a whiny baby. To be honest, like that's just what's coming through intuitively. Like somebody who really is the victim in life, and they constantly play that victim, like, woe is me, this sucks, that sucks because this happened, or this person did this to me. And it's like, when you're in that victim energy, that victim mentality, you are throwing your own personal power out the window, because you're saying all of the bad things that are happening to me are because of everyone else around me and everything else around me. So that gives power to everyone and everything else around you. Whereas when you don't allow yourself to be the victim and you take accountability for what has happened to you, and this only applies for situations where A, you're an adult, and B, you truly were not victimized in an extreme sense. For example, like complaining nonstop that, I don't know, like, oh, you're not happy because your partner or your friend are just so busy and blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, you need to take responsibility for your own happiness. You need to take responsibility for your own well-being. Complaining about your health, like, oh, I'm so lethargic, all these health problems, blah, 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 blah. But then the person complaining, like, they eat fast food every day and they're drinking soda every day and they're smoking cigarettes. It's like, you're sitting here and blaming the government for, not having strict regulations and, just the culture for being so unhealthy. But it's like, you have to take personal accountability and responsibility for your own life. And some people don't want to hear that. And to be honest, it's something that's not talked about super often. Some people are addicted to being the victim and complaining in life. And that is extremely draining people and behavior to be around. So King of Cups in reverse is that sort of person. And you just may not want to hear it. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups in reverse right next to that. That energy is very contagious. For some of you, I'm wondering if this is a very specific set of circumstances that is not going to resonate with most of you. But I am picking up on the presence of a few people here where it's like, this is the partner or this is the parent of your child who's in this sort of like victim-like mentality, and you're afraid that it may be rubbing off on your child. Okay, I'm seeing that very particular set of circumstances for a few of you. And it's like, all you can do in that situation is not take on that energy yourself and be like, oh, well, they're doing this and this is happening. And instead be like, you know what? I'm going to be a strong example here of how you should be and taking accountability. So that energy can be so contagious sometimes. But yeah, we also have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Being more healthily selfish, I think, will help you out right now. And again, Seven of Swords represents taking the easier way out in life. There's so many easier ways that you can be doing things. You don't have to work super hard. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this card shows someone stealing swords from an army. They're completely bypassing needing to, go to war and go into battle with them. They're working smarter, not harder. It's a lot easier to sneak in and just take all their weapons and sneak out than it is to gather a bunch of people up and fight this army. And that's sort of what this card is saying. Like, you are finding ways to get what you want in a much easier sense. Another message that's coming through for you, Leo, if any of you watching, and this won't apply to every single person, but if any of you watching find yourself connected to someone or in a relationship with someone where it's like negative, like they're very emotionally negative, dramatic, or like just not even pushing the relationship forward in the way that you want, stop waiting for them to change and get the heck out of there, okay? I'm just being honest, because Hangman in reverse is like, why are you waiting around for some change that's never going to happen? Just making yourself a martyr in the meantime, you know, destroying your own mental health, your own ability to trust people, your own ability to, your own self-esteem, really. Those things get destroyed over time when you stay in relationships like that. So if any of you find yourself in that position, it's time to walk away and be selfish. Okay, it's time to, you know, say like, I'm no longer being empathetic to all of your suffering. Because sometimes, and this is just being honest, sometimes people really are addicted to suffering and they keep putting themselves in positions where they are the victim over and over and over again. And it's sad, you know, but I've seen people do that all of the time. It's like, they keep putting themselves into positions that aren't good for them. And there comes a point where it's like, my empathy, my compassion is running very slim here, because you already experienced this. You did not learn from the lesson in the past, and you keep putting yourself in these environments or around these people where you are becoming victimized again. And it's not to be all victim blamey, but sometimes that legitimately is what happens. That is legitimately a pattern. And you can ask anybody who suffered through abuse time and time again in multiple relationships and who have broken out of that. You know, when that is all you know, that's all you attract. And there is a small piece of you that is sort of addicted to the highs and lows of abuse, of negative circumstances. Not even just abuse, but any sort of negative emotional experience. You know, some people are just addicted to complaining, addicted to being the victim. And they don't even realize it in the present moment, you know? And it's easy to forgive these people after they have broken free from that because, you know, I get it. But there comes a point where you have to say, enough is enough when it comes to my own mental health. You know, change needs to occur because this is a lot weighing heavily on me. I'm making my life easier. So that's the vibe of January, Leo. So definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and my shamanic life coaching sessions there and my online tarot reading course. So check it out. Bye-bye.